Isabel, I'm just going on in my meeting.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Fatima Ford, and today I have the lovely Sandra, who just finished her Gut Reset program. It's a 21-day program which consists of a healthy eating plan and 5 supplements with weekly instructions and daily support on WhatsApp. And the lovely Sandra, please introduce yourself, Sandra.
Hi, Fatima. Yeah, I'm Sandra. I am a 48-year-old mother of three with a husband. I work full time. Um, yeah, and I came across this program by chance, but I'm going to go through it with Fatima now, and I'll let you know what it's done for me and my results. So.
Fabulous. Yeah. Today we're congratulating and celebrating, actually, more to the point, the amazing results Sandra have had on this 21-day program to just reset her gut microbiome. And she had some amazing, amazing results. So, Sandra, my first question to you really would be like, what was life like for you before you started the program?
Um, I'd say it was typical of a mum who works full time, getting stressed over things, busy, always busy, running about, never really putting myself first. So running after the three kids and then, yeah, not really making much time for myself, getting stressed, tired, bloated. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And what was one of your main concerns at the time when you started? I think you went to the doctors and they took your blood pressure or something.
Yeah. So, you know, they like you to have like health checks and things, and I had a little bit of back pain. So I went to the doctor, they did health check, um, and it had already been flagged that I had high blood pressure, and I had to wear a 24-hour monitor back about 6 months ago, which did come up that I had high blood pressure, and then it was flagged again when I went back. So my main concern was being put on medication for high blood pressure. I had the other normal concerns, being, a bit overweight, tired all the time. But, I just thought that's down to my age and having a busy lifestyle. So,
About the acid reflux, when
oh,
did
yeah, I had acid reflux as well. So, certain foods really triggered it as well. So, if I had alcohol, bread, anything that might have been fried, that
yes,
seemed to set it off.
lovely. And what about sugar cravings and
Oh,
crisps?
sugar cravings, yes, particularly around the time of the month. I'd um I'd be on the hunt for whatever the kids the kids had in the cupboard. Just I love bread and crisps and a bit of chocolate if there's chocolate lying around. So I'd always be, or the kids' sweets. Yeah,
Lovely. And
definitely.
did you have any reservation about doing this 21-day program?
Yes. So I wasn't even looking to do a program, but obviously I came across the program, and I think I was worried about the price, being able to afford to pay for it. I had to wait, till payday. Um, I also worried if I'd be able to commit to something because obviously I didn't know anything about the plan when I came across it, and I thought, oh, is it like another diet thing I'm going to try? But the more information I got about the program, I thought actually this could be what I'm looking for. So I thought, it's my health at the end of the day. I don't want to go on medication. What have I got to lose? It could be, I've spent money on countless things I've tried in the past, and I can't really always stick to it. So that was my reservation. I didn't think I'd be able to stick to it, but
Thank you for your
I
honesty.
did. I did it. I bought it, and yeah,
Yeah. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah, because
it's,
yeah, and I think you're right. A lot of people just can't stick to something if they're doing it on their own. But the fact you had all the support, the daily
yes,
messages there.
that was the main thing as well, to have the support. So I thought, I'm being held accountable here. It's not like one of them group meetings that you go to, and it was a real it was one to one. There is group support, which is great, but there was also the one to one. So if I got stuck, I just, you know, popped a message out there, and I got the answer I needed to help me. So
Lovely. And so, what's life like for you now, having done the 21-day program?
oh, I love it. I love it. I was pleasantly surprised that the changes that I found. So my blood pressure's changed, I've got more energy. The sugar cravings, didn't think I'd ever get rid of them. I mean, they're still there, but it's not. I'm. I can. I can moderate. I can adjust to real life.
Okay.
There's still things with the kids. There's parties. There's barbecues. But I can. I feel like I've got more self control, and
Fabulous.
as I did the program, and my body adjusted, I was seeing the benefits.
Yeah. And how did you find it helping you with stress? Because we all have stress. Stress is good for us. But what was the secret? What did you find it helped you?
Yeah, from getting deeper sleep to not, when I'm really tired, I get stressy and snappy.
Yeah.
So I've had better sleep, so that's affected my stress levels. I'm not so stressed. I felt healthier and happier in myself. So it all
Acid
has like a knock-on effect.
it did. And the acid reflux and the bloating?
The bloating, excuse me, is less. Um, I did experience it still at the very beginning, but I say now I don't have bloating now.
Lovely.
Acid reflux is also, I still have it occasionally, but it's usually if I've had something that I shouldn't have had, but it's much better. It's much
Lovely.
better.
No, that's fantastic, actually, because it's interesting. You're saying if you have something you shouldn't be having, so it's lovely now. You can hear your body. You're listening to your body, and so
Yeah,
like if you had a fried food, or as you said, the things that triggered the acid reflux or the bloating. Now you know you're not ready yet to eat those foods. So it's fantastic that it's actually giving you that ability. And let's talk about now about your hip, waist, and weight measurement. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So I I did all my measurements prior to starting. I jotted them down. I'm obsessed with the scales, which we shouldn't be. So I'm glad we did the waist and the hip measurements as well, because that's come right down now. So did you want to know what they were to start with? I don't mind sharing.
Yes, please. I'd like to know the overall. How many
So I
centimeters?
lost.
Yes.
So I lost. I've lost 4 pounds, which for me is pretty amazing because it never seems to want to shift. And in actual fact, slow and steady is the best way rather than losing all that excess water. And then, yeah, I've also been exercising because I've had more energy, but 4 pounds is good for me. And the waist measurement, I've lost 8 centimeters,
Wow.
and the hips were 4 centimeters.
Yeah.
So my clothes are fitting, they're much more comfortable.
Lovely.
When at the beginning they were like, oh, it's getting a bit tight, I'm gonna have to do something about this. But yeah, they're more comfortable. I mean, I still got weight to lose, but now I'm seeing the benefits, and I can implement the things I've learned like I can continue to implement those things, it's going to make a difference.
Leading from that, this is really good, Sandra, because how are you going to go forward now? Because you've worked it out yourself, what are you going to carry forward with now? So you're already going to keep to the eating plan 80% of the time, and
yeah, still with the eating plan. I mean, yesterday we had a barbecue at work. So I didn't say no. I mean, I had a burger still. I had salad in it, but that's probably. I mean, I would have ate bread every day, so I had a bread roll. But I felt fine. I just had that, and then there was a piece of cake, so I had a small slice. It was homemade cake. Yeah, so I kind of stop and think what I'm about to eat, and I think actually I didn't want to carry on eating. Like I would have been picking continually.
Right. Like, thank you. Thank you for that. And now, if anyone is listening, Sandra, to your story here, what you've done and what you've achieved, and making you have more energy, less bloating, lost a bit of weight, normalized your blood pressure, all these benefits you've had, and they're listening and they're thinking, oh, this could be for me, but they're still kind of humming and hawing. What would be your message to them?
Well, for one, if I can do it, I think anyone else should give it a go and do it, because I was skeptical at first. And I was like, oh, the supplements are really good quality. I've noticed a difference. Do you know what the main thing that I'm amazed with? I mean, you're going to ask me about it, is the blood pressure.
Mm.
The blood pressure. And I'm going to continue with some of the products. Obviously, the idea is, food's a great medicine. So I'm going to try and stick with the wholesome foods. But some of the products really assist you resetting your gut microbiome. If you don't know anything about gut microbiome, there's so much information out there. It's so important for your immune system and for your health. There's so much goes on in your gut. I don't think people realize. Once you sort out the root of the problem, everything else follows on, and I'm experiencing that now.
Yes.
I wouldn't have believed it before. You've got to do it to try it.
Yes. Well, congratulations, Sandra. Congratulations. You're amazing. And as you said, you did have your reservations, and will you comply with it? Would you do it? You were skeptical, and this is what we love. And so, by the way, if anyone is interested and want to know more, just PM Sandra or PM me, and we will tell you a little bit more information with a discovery call, so that you can find out for yourself if this is for you or not. So well done, Sandra, and thank you for being here today to do this recording with me. Yeah, and have a lovely, lovely day, Sandra.